It's safe to say Bloxburg is kinda quiet right now, which leaves many people wondering when is the next update. Well, fear not, because Detective Glossie is on the case. Hey glossettes, welcome back. How are you guys doing today? This is actually the first video in our brand new detective agency, first of all, which is pretty cool. I built this in my last video. But second of all, today we shall be looking into an incredibly important question, which is what is the next Bloxburg update? Bloxburg has been so quiet this month with absolutely no teasers or no updates so far, and I've had so many comments asking me what is actually coming next, and today I'm going to be discussing what the next update could be as well as when it could be. Before we get into what the update could be, let's talk about when it could be for a second, more specifically when updates usually are, because as I say in every single update information video, if we actually look at when updates normally happen, we can predict when the next one might be. Our Bloxburg updates actually always happen on a Thursday or a Friday if they get delayed. However, we actually saw the map revamp updates happen on a Saturday, but I do think that was purely because it was a huge special event update, so I don't think that will continue on, but I may be wrong. Updates also always happen on either the first Thursday of a month or the last Thursday of a month, and we also start seeing teasers for updates the week before the update usually releases. Right now when I'm filming this video, it's the 18th of August, and there's always the possibility of an update coming at the end of this month, but because we always get the teasers the week before, this means we would have to start seeing teasers being posted this week, and if we don't, then personally I don't think an update will be coming this month. We also know that they're working on both the school and most likely the Halloween update. And just before any of you get carried away, this icon here I did actually make. This is not the real school, this is not the real school icon. I just added a school graduation cap onto Tom and also used Noel's school build in the background. I just needed like an image so you guys can kind of visualize it as the school update. Anyways, it's getting closer to that time of year where the Halloween update will be added, and I will talk about these two more in depth in a few minutes, but if we just use these to focus on a release date, these are two quite large projects, so there is a chance that we won't get an update in August this month, because hypothetically if the school update was the next update to come, it would mean that the school update would have to pretty much be finished by now, and we've not heard a single thing about it. So personally, I don't think that that update would be the August update. However, if we did get an update in this month, what could it be? First of all, it would most likely be on Thursday the 28th of August, but we haven't actually really heard anything obviously about the school, which once again leads me to believe that it would not be the school, because the school, last time we checked, wasn't completely finished. And because this is such a big update, I would have expected to have teasers for this by now as well. So if this update wouldn't be the school, it would have to be a smaller update, maybe even like a town building, a new town building, but we've recently just had 3 of those, so honestly, I do think it's too soon to see any more of this. But yeah, hypothetically, if we did get an update this month, I think it would be pretty small, like I said earlier. And if we don't get any teasers this week, I really don't think there'll be an update this month at all. Luckily, we do know obviously that the school is coming and Halloween is coming, so honestly I don't really mind at all. I'd rather the team focus their efforts on making those two amazing and just skipping this month anyways. So if we skip over an August update, we can now focus on what I just said, Halloween and the school. First up with Halloween, as per usual, I will be doing my huge information video solely on the Halloween update, like what will be added, what to expect, leaked theories, and its release date, but that will be in at least 2 weeks time. I'm not going to do it this early. I normally do it on the 22nd of September, but I might move it forward a bit this year, so I'm not going to go into too much detail as of right now. But the Halloween update is always in the first week of October, right at the very start, but for the past 2 years, the Christmas update, instead of being in the first week of December, it's actually been on the last week of November, coming a week early. And with them making the Halloween update kind of a bigger deal last year, it's always possible that they might start doing the same with the Halloween update and putting that in the game a week early in the last week of September. If that was the case and we don't get an update this month in August, then the next update we could actually be seeing is the Halloween update. But hang on a second, what about the school's release date? Now I did do a big video talking about everything we actually know about the school update a couple weeks ago, so I'll link that down below if you want to know literally everything we publicly know so far. But focusing on the school's release date, all we know as of right now is that their goal is to release the school in the period of fall. And fall is usually seen as being September to October time, and this is why I've seen a lot of people speculating that the Halloween update and the school update could actually come at the same time. And if we get specific with this, fall officially starts on the 22nd of September. And if the next update that we got in the game was on the last Thursday of September, like usual, this would be the 25th of September, a few days after fall starts. So with the Halloween update always being around this period of time as well, and the school one possibly being near this too, I have 3 different update scenarios that I think are likely to happen for the next updates to the game, because we know the school is about to drop in this period of time, and we also know, of course, that Halloween will too. So it does look likely that the next updates we will obviously is of course these two, minus any other smaller updates that might happen as well. But scenario number 1 is that the school and the Halloween update come together on either the 25th of September or the 2nd of October. So this would either be the last Thursday of September or the first Thursday of October. This would match the Halloween update's usual pattern and would also be in the fall period for the school. But thinking about it, it would kind of be weird to put two such big updates together, as I do feel like the school needs its own kind of spotlight, which leads me on to scenario 2. This one is that the school update is added on the 25th of September all by itself, and then we also get the Halloween update a week later on the 2nd of October, which leaves a week in between them, and this would kind of make sense, so we get the school by itself for a week before Halloween comes. But of course, like I said, we don't actually know how close the school is to completion, and the period of fall is longer than just the last week of September, bringing us to scenario 3. In this scenario is that the Halloween update comes as usual on the 2nd of October, and that's the next update we get, so we don't get anything in August and anything in September. Then we get the school at the end of October in the last week on Thursday the 30th. But I will once again say it does feel weird if they add it whilst the Halloween update's there, because it would have to kind of like immediately be decorated for Halloween, I guess. So it could also maybe come at the start of November on Thursday the 6th of November. So then it's outside of the Halloween period, but once again we have no idea how close the school is to being finished, so it's so hard to predict this. I just feel like it probably won't be at the end of August, as that's literally next week, but that's pretty much the closest we can get to a prediction for whatever the next update may be. Basically, long story short, I personally feel like it's either going to be the school update, the Halloween update, or both at the same time, and honestly we're just gonna have to wait and see. I do expect that we will probably be seeing some teasers and stuff on their social media soon, so let's just see what happens with that. But I will of course be making a video on number 1, the Halloween update, more in depth soon, and number 2, the school update, plus any more info we get on that. So do make sure that you subscribe if you want to stay up to date with those, and of course like this video if it was helpful. This is like the most information I can give you guys, because we truly don't know what's gonna happen next, and hopefully we will get some news on what to expect very soon. But this is the best I can do, so I hope this guys gives you some answers like you wanted. But that's all for today's video, and I will see you guys later. I love you all so much, glossettes. XOXO, Glossy Gal.